Hi guys, I'm Chef Alex the Prima. Today we're going to be making Ossobuco, which is a veal shank with a buckwheat polenta. We're going to cook these bad boys right here. We're going to braise them in a nice sauce, serve them on top of our buckwheat polenta. Here we go. So, pan, very hot. On my side I got my Ossobuco. Ossobuco Italian for hole in a bone, which is basically what this is. We're going to season it very lightly with some salt. Get that in there. And then got a black pepper. I'm going to go very light with everything I'm doing right now because I'm going to put this in a seasoned flour right before this here. Just kind of rub everything in there. Ooh. You want to make sure that you rub your meat properly. That's what she said. Now we have our seasoned flour. About a cup and a half of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of paprika, and I put 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. Why? Cinnamon really complements the meat. You got a nice smell. Kind of reminds you of Christmas, which is, you know, my favorite time of the year. We got a little mix. So my olive oil is in the pan, a little bit of butter. Ooh. I'm gonna let that work a little bit, melt down. Try not to keep your hand in here too long or you're gonna burn your fingertips off. Why are we doing this? Well, when we sear it, we're gonna get a beautiful crust, lovely color, and the flour is also gonna help naturally thicken up whatever sauce you're braising it in. If you're looking for when to flip your meat over to get a good even cook and seared on it, you're going to want to wait till it kind of loosens itself up from the pan. If you move it now and it's still kind of stuck, you risk leaving a lot of burnt bits at the bottom of your pan, which when you're deglazing is not really that ideal. You want a little bit of bread when you deglaze, but not too much. At the same time, you're not really getting that good even cook on the meat. We didn't really cook it all the way. We just gave it that color inside, and at the same time, with this here, you're locking in flavor. And when we do braise this, it's going to get a little tough, and then at a certain point, it's going to go, and just let loose. Like grown men in a sauna. But that's another story for another day. Don't clean your pan. We're going to keep it now. It's adding a bunch of flavor to our sofrito or mirepoix. So I'm going to say my blended mirepoix is about 40% carrot, 40% onion, and I'm going to go 20% celery. Celery isn't really that much. It's water at the end of the day, but it is a healthy option. Into our pan. I add about a tablespoon now of tomato paste. So at this point now, you have your caramelization, those little brown bits. Don't worry, it's not burnt, it's flavor. You want to save it? Deglaze. I like to use vegetable stock. Now that we added our tomato, we're going to let it cook down a little bit. Not by much. Just the bubble, and a little bit, it's going to burn. At that point, I'd back away about 10 feet because nothing sucks more than a sauce burn. So I did cook everything in the pan. This exact same pan I am going to put in the oven with everything in it. You can, however, for presentation, or just for practicality and space, all up to you, get a smaller dish and put it in there. I'm going to put all this into the oven now, and I'm going to let it go at a low temperature, maybe 325, ideally, uncovered, for about 2.5 hours. Alright. Our side dish, our accompaniment to our Ossobuco, buckwheat polenta. So we're going to start with this pan, we're going to get it nice and warm. We're going to start by putting in our vegetable stock. Actually, I'm using chicken stock, really good with polenta. So, ooh, steam. I have 2 nice beautiful tablespoons of butter. Salted, always salted flavor. And we're going to start pouring in our polenta. At the same time, whisking, always whisking. Why? We don't want it to clump, stick to the bottom or burn. Now that our polenta is done, we're going to set it aside and take our ossobuco out of the oven and we're going to plate. Alright, so ossobuco out of the oven, it's been there for about 2.5 hours. And we got this lovely color, our sauce reduced, we got dark, we got our caramelization. Creamy. Now, this might seem a little bit daunting. Don't be scared, because I'll tell you what right now. Your ossobuco probably will break in the process. And that's a good thing, because you made a fall off the bone ossobuco. It's a fantastic dish. It's an easy dish. A lot easier than you think. You have some stale bread, put it in the oven, a bit of olive oil, get that going. And then you take this wonderful marrow right here. It's inside the bone. And just spread it right on top of that crostini. Or If you're like me, you just eat it like that. That's amazing. Anyways, I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But the sweet reward of this sauce.